Today is April 1st, 2026. This is The Upper Diamond, your host, bringing you Limbus Company April Fool's event. There's been no news regarding GD 2.3 today, but I want to show you something real quick. Okay, no, this is supposed to be 83%. What happened here? I'm just gonna go get my 83% back, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, that is enough of Geometry Dash. Let's get back to what we're actually supposed to do, which is Limbus Company. Contains spoilers to unserving. Fuck it, let's do it. I must remain calm. Whatever happens, no matter what horror materializes before my eyes, I must hold steadfast, because I am. Okay, so that one punched that one. Okay. At a place where events that defy human understanding occur, like everyday accidents. So, kids, why don't we try doing this one by one? Do we want to go first? Why, Limbus Kindergarten. Garten of Limbus. Garden of Limbus, my favorite video game. Lots of stickers everywhere. Is this where you think it is? We said that we never tattle. Yeah, tattler? I ain't gonna tattle. I am not. I don't really remember how my life choices landed me this particular occupation, but it's totes. F you. Uh-oh, but Big Teach said no bad words. Yeah, Big Teach, kick her butt too. So, I'm the principal of this place, regardless of everything that's happened and has happened. The only thing I know for real is that I'm in hell. Possibly, probably, by all accounts, at least. What's funny is that I recently picked up a copy of Dante's Inferno. Can't wait to read that. After some time, according to the Sinnerlings' recap, it seems that the gist of why they've been fighting is as follows. Sinnerlings? Is that even a word? Well, anywho, when the teacher doubling as the kindergarten dietitian announced that she was going to hold a hands-on cooking class with the Sinnerlings, the 3 classrooms, cherry chickies, early elephants, and perky penguins, could not agree on the type of dish they wanted to cook and started a war of sorts. What, is this gonna be Hell's Chicken all over again? Well, they managed to come to an agreement that recipes using bongi as the main ingredient made for the bestest and the tastiest cuisine. The core of the conflict was that none of them could concur on what kind of dish it was to be. One thing led to another, and culminated in this ridiculous cooking contest within classrooms, while the kindergarten dietitian presiding as the ultimate judge of flavor. Weird, this whole sequence of events feels oddly familiar. Breathe. Breathe. This isn't canon. This isn't real. This isn't canon. This isn't real. Also, hitting escape is supposed to do the skip button, but the story cannot be skipped, so... Yuri is the dietitian! This isn't canon, 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 this isn't canon. You got your work cut up for you, principal. Kids, telemeses, Sharon, super disappointed. Sharon is still driver, so you're still a driver, got it. That makes me, so, okay. Manager Dante, Miss Yuri, Miss Sharon. Can't be easy chaperoning 12 kids with wildly different temperaments, huh? Oh, I can't complain. It's not like I'm doing this all on my own, right? Especially with the 2 of you handling 2 classrooms, each 2. Also, can you understand my TikToking in this non-canon event? One of the 2's out all day. Sharon's got it easy peasy. I assume you can understand me during this canon. I guess Miss Sharon's teaching style is a bit laissez-faire. and early elephants and early elephants are quite kids, not hyper like other kids. Nope. Wait, I need to talk to you two about something. Listen, the kids have stirred up some more trouble today. Trouble? I initially planned this hands-on class to be a collective experience where we'd all work on the same dish, but I'm sure cooking various different recipes will be a very educational experience for the kids too. Miss Yuri, she's a bit different from how I remember her from my admittedly hazy memories. Dante, forget all of that for now. Forget it. This is now. We'll get to that later. After Block Tales. Or was she always this passionate? With just the right dose of competitive spirit, I'm sure this will be a nice opportunity for the kids to learn what it feels like to experience a sense of accomplishment. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so, they're children now. Okay. Should have figured Limbus kindergarten. Listen up, early elephants. We perky penguins will totally destroy you and win the executive teacher's favor. Good luck. Oh, and in the process of working together, you to win, they'll have to put in their heads together and learn the ways of cooperation. Hey, can you help me move stuff from learning by doing today? I must strategize, find some other signalings for help. Oh my god, Otis speaks like the seals from Ahead in Time. It's so fucking adorable. This doesn't seem like a safe dosage of competitive spirit at all, and I'm not seeing even a speck of cooperation between them. Not to mention the physical workout they'll get from procuring the ingredients. Procuring? The what now? Are you saying that the kids will be out collecting their own ingredients? Yuri, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Oh yes, look over there. The perky penguins are already ready to head out. Ready, huh? My gaze followed Miss Yuri and naturally caught a row of marching Cinderlings, each with some kind of item in their tiny hands. Toys am I looking at? Am I looking at a toy axe? Technology these days, huh? These safety models are made for hands-on classes, so even kids can handle them without accidentally hurting themselves. Oh, I get it. That's what they'll be using to hunt the ingredients, quote-unquote hunt. Yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with that. As for those things approaching us from the distance, are they supposed to be the ingredients? They've gotten a bongy on their heads. Ah, they're bongy buds from District 4. Those things have crunchy skin, which makes them perfect for grilling and deep frying. Bongy bugs? I'm not sure if I like the specific juxtaposition of those two words. Scratch that. Aren't bongy supposed to be executive teach reporting progress? As I stood there searching through my hazy memories in a daze, one of the tiny Cinderlings marched up to me and stirred me from my trance. Otis, hello. I don't know, something about her feels like she's just an adult who inexplicably assumed the speech pattern of a toddler. Yes, executive teach. The 4 cadets of Pecky Penguins reporting ready for hands-on class. Otis looked up expectantly at me, in her hand a quote-unquote weapon glowing in the full spectrum of the rainbow as it buzzed with all kinds of annoying noises. Alright, my job is to keep an eye on the Cinderlings and ensure that today's hands-on class ends safely. Sounds good. Shall we? Matsworth! We look forward to your guidance. Okay, so what happens now? Is this going to be like Hell's Chicken all over again? Okay, first impressions. The music, I vibe with this. Is this what I think it is? No, it's a draggable. Okay, first of all, let's read up on... We're level 5. Inflict bleed, bleed, bleed. You're the bleed unit. And then we got the Tremor. We got Gregor here, who does Rupture. Alright. Everyone does the exact same things they do, so it's just Nora Limbus company at this point, right? They don't do much damage, but then again, they are low levels, with low attack stats and low health. Then again, so do the Bongy Buds. Gastronomical Express. What a move name. I should do this more often. I'm sorry, there's 4 waves, and we're barely doing any damage to any of these? Well, they're all... Okay, this is dominating. Favored, neutral. Let's think about this. Are the passives any different from anything else? Passives. You do not have ego skills. Back up. 1 ally with a high spending. Okay, so these are just okay, I get it now. So we're basically just base Sinner ID things. I mean, then again, these are 1 stars. So of course it'd be like that. Win rate. I also noticed that one of them is already dead and one of them staggered. Oh, this you can deal with this staggered enemy because that's what win rate says. They explode into confetti! Finally, T-rated Limbus Company. Next wave. Or we're going to dialogue. Huh, we can get stuff other than meat from them? Of course! Bongi have a habit of collecting and storing ingredients near their home in their lower bodies. What lower body? The limbs? I looked up towards the perky penguins once again, divining deep into my well of memories to see if these Bongi things even had a lower body. Guys? And saw Gregor poking at a Bongi's carcass stripped of flesh. At a glance, it may have appeared as nothing more than an everyday childish curiosity, but there was a solemn look on the kid's face that gave me a pause. Hey Greg, don't touch that! Yucky, yucky! Yucky? I'm about to make food from that, you know? Bongi looks fat and juicy, but after you get all the meat off, it looks like... Ew, it looks like a Bongi. Yuck! What? Okay, okay. Yeah, I should have expected dialogue like this. And so Gregor began bawling. Roger, you're being mean! Apologize to Gregor, now! Bugs and Gregor crying. I wasn't sure how these two things were related, but a voice in me urged me to demand that Roger apologize to Gregor. Get it? Cause bug arm. What did I do? Apologize. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Sorry about calling you a big meaty claws bug, okay? So quit crying. Big meaty claws, here we go again. This is Hell's Chicken again, except Yuri's alive and the sinners are children. What? It's not bug, it's not buggy. Sheesh, why won't he quit crying? You hungry or something? Want a tasty food? You really not understand why? As Roger was struggling to calm Gregor down, light, even footsteps approached me from behind. Principal. Yes, sir? Something about the way the low-level voice spoke struck me as oddly familiar, so I whipped around to see who it came from. There's no way we're running this place with 2 teachers. This has to be the 3rd teacher who's managing one of the other classes. But I saw no one. Down here. The voice was low in terms of height, that is. Oh, hey Marceau. That is me. The meal is now prepared. I have come to fetch you, Principal. That's, you got pretty baritone voice for a kid. This kid doesn't even talk like a toddler. Thank you for the compliment. But I will lead the perky penguins to the venue. Seat yourself in the chaperon's chair in the kitchen and oversee the proceedings. Sinnerling Otis, the class captain, is already at the venue. Okay, thanks. Flabbergasted, I stared at Marceau walking towards Roger and Gregor in that steady, even pace, then made my way into the kitchen. What the hell's Chicken Kitchen? Oh my god! It's even playing the music! The kitchen's a real mess, huh? A mess? Executive teach everything is where it ought to be. Is it? Something about this place feels oddly familiar too. I guess this is how this place has always looked. So, what kind of dish are you preparing, class? We have prepared a bongi fwit. Oh, so you're still getting used to the words that are hard to pronounce. Hang on. Why did he say that in past tense? But Roger and Gregor just got here, didn't they? Weren't they a part of your team too? Guess Gregor Might be a bit too young to start cooking, but allow me to explain, Principal. Sinnerling Ronjo was intentionally excluded from the cooking process under suspicion of causing a repeated loss of ingredients. What? What do you take me for? Big Teach, kick Merb's butt. She has just consumed another one of the bongy drumsticks. Teach her a lesson, Executive Teach. That's it, Raja. Go sit in the corner there. It's the timeout chair for you. What? Why? But if there's food, I gotta get it in my mouth. I'll be good, and I'm gonna starve and die. Thank you, Project Moon, for making this funny April Fool's event. They do this every April Fool's, right? Their own exclusion was when they were doing season 4 or something. Yeah, something like that. Is that really something a child of her age should be saying? Just what kind of awful conditions has she been living in? Too bad, but I can let it slide when I just saw you stick it away with a drumstick. Off to the corner. Now. But I gave away cookies. I was a good girl. This is the direct orders from the Executive Teach. To the corner now. You embarrassed the Snapshot. Otis might be going a bit overboard there. Kids be kids, huh? All part of the learning process. I looked at Miss Yuri, but she only wore an innocent, kindly smile one might have when watching children play their silly games. Okay then, Merso, will you do the honors of explaining the dish to us? Yes, as today's order whatever. The explanation continued for a while with a similar level of incomprehensibility. Did he mean hoarders? As I listened, I became increasingly suspicious whether these were the vocabulary and loquaciousness of a toddler, but once I saw a smugly satisfied Otis return from her arrest, quote in quotation marks, after having properly, quote-unquote, restrained the, quote-unquote, purpurator, Raja, I looked to produce a crayon and a massive sketchpad from who knows where and began a whole lecture on how this dish came to be. Well, eventually I stopped thinking. This is just the kind of world I live in, I guess. Okay, thank you so much for the explanation, everyone. Now Miss Yuri will try a bite. Oh, looks like there's something you haven't explained yet, Merso. What is this thing on top of your dish? Miss Yuri pointed at an unfamiliar object standing upright atop the dish, almost like a birthday candle. Wait, isn't that what Gregor's been picking up earlier? Nah, they won't be forgetted. It's a lower limb of a bongy bud. In the blink of an eye, Merso's fist slammed down upon the delectable fried body and turned it into shapeless mush alongside the unfamiliar object. Why did I say project? Merso? Executive Teach, I can explain this. It's Sinnerling Merso, explain! What was this destructive performance part of gastronomical sparance? Speak! What is the name of this dish? Le plato jour. Mashy fried bongy. I'm sorry, mashy fried what now? It's the timeout chair for all of you, too! Go! Sit! Now! The first contestant's food was completely wasted. Phew. I walked out of the kitchen to get some fresh air and cool my head when someone tugged at my pants. I looked down to find... Oh, hi, Yi Sang. Yes, it is I, Yi Sang, Dante, Big Tish. Right, still getting used to calling me by my title, huh? Is that odd? Nah, it's okay. What's up? Cherry Chickies is ready for the hands-on class. Will you help, Big Tish? Oh my god, is that Todd Sinclair with the balloon axe? And then Heathcliff just holding like a giant drumstick and not the bat that says revenge. Or did it say something else after when we get past his canto? Doesn't it change to something like remember? Something like that. And then we got Ishmael with this staff, which isn't this part of like one of Don Cody's ego things from Walpurgis Snap? Probably. I can sense the other Sinnerlings in the distance, all wearing yellow cheeky chicken backpacks. It's a leggy Billy. Big T, Heathcliff. Hey, quick swing! You're spraying chicken juice everywhere. Whoa, Cap Ishmael and Heathcliff are pointing again. They are ready, right? This ish as ideals it gets, Big Tish Dante. He said it. He said the thing. He said the funny line. Dante! I feel like my head's about to burst into flames. I mean, more so than usual, I guess. Okay, now this is wave 2, and it changed my team comp. You inflict rupture, Clash Wind deal more damage. I'm gonna be wave 2, that's okay. Your marinade, I'll porge. What about you? Hey, did I do good? Give me your meats. Gets butt splits. I shall trim. Shell, as in he has a move called Is Ideal. Oh my god. This will probably make sense when I finish the Canto 4 video after we do Blocktails, but yes, something about Ideal or something like that. So you do basically the exact same thing as what you would normally do. Favored. I also know. Wait, are we just not getting resources? I mean, then again, to be fair, the sinners do not have ego things. So yeah, there's literally no point in matching the colors except for a damage boost. What are you weak to? Nothing. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so my list of things we're probably struggling. So yeah, we are struggling. Look at that. Why is it struggling? Did anyone see that? They just cower into a circle. That's so cute. Oh my god. There we go, Sinclair. Alright, it's the Bongi Guards from District 10. Just what the hell are these things? Why do they explode into a bunch of what looks like casino chips? Oh, did you pick any of them up? Yes, this much chips. Ishmael confidently unloaded a whole bag of casino chips onto the table. Ooh, shiny! Did I do good, Miss Yuri? Captain didn't even get half of me. I am ashamed of your Miss Yuri. Yeah? So I'm the real Chicky's captain material than him, right? Right. Sinclair, agree with me. That's, huh? It's mine! Out of nowhere, Heathcliff appeared and after shoving the chips onto the table into his own bag, ran away. Hey, stop! And before I could even make an attempt to reconcile them, Ishmael leapt up and chased after Heathcliff, knocking over various knickknacks in the chaos. Still the same, Big Tish. Don't be, you're doing your best. Speaking of which, what's the point of collecting all these chips? They're not ingredients, are they? Oh, you don't know? See, once we unwrap these chips, Miss Yuri flipped the chip one way and the other, and upon finding purchase, pulled the wrapping apart, revealing a small thin coin of chocolate within. Oh, chocolate! Wow, you noticed before? Indeed, I mean, yeah. You did so good, Chicks. You know all about the District 10 Bongies, huh? Looks like you only have 2 teammates left to cook. Is that gonna be okay? Yeah. Cause I have a super top secret recipe. Super top secret recipe? Lil youth, first the Bongies to be, then it is done! So, Phewy. This is divide a bongi, add water, mixing canned potatoes, onions, and garlic. Garnish with lots of Kashmir chips. Then it's ready to eat. Behold, looky! Whole bongi stew. I thought I glimpsed the sorrowful indignation of a bongi underneath the viscously boiling, bubbling surface of melted chocolate. Are you sure this is edible? Is it unideal? he said unideal. Oh my god. At my blunt assessment, Yi-Sang's eyes began to tremble as though he was about to start tearing up. No, I mean, this looks so yummy, Yi-Sang. Twooey? Oh yeah, the broth looks so thick and flavorful, and all the ingredients are perfectly simmered down. It can't have been easy to do with just the 2 of you, but you've done such a wonderful job. Yeah, Dante, be more like the dietitian Yuri. Yes, we're gonna die, but be more like Yuri, please. His ideal! Miss Yuri quietly walked up next to me as I watched the two children cheerfully celebrate their culinary success. Principal Dante, what really matters is that these kids managed to work together towards a goal, not the flavor of the dish. Honestly, I'm just relieved and happy that they did so without getting hurt. Wow, I haven't thought about it like that. I've still got a lot to learn, it seems. That is correct, manager, principal, Dante. Why does it still say manager? Like, is this intentional? I mean, I assume it isn't, but it probably is. Of course, Bongi so thoroughly infused with chocolate can't not be delicious. Okay, as they say, everything tastes better smothered deep in chocolate. Even shoe leather would, I bet. I've heard that one, but pretty sure it was something about deep frying. Well, no point in arguing about quotes and attributions. I only remember vaguely. It's a bit too late to question the way things are in this institution. In any case, Miss Yuri will finally get the chance to Hey now. Hey now. Hey. Just then, the sound of hurried footsteps came rushing in from the distance, with Eclipse bursting into the cafeteria from the opposite hallway. Trailing behind him was seething Ishmael, her yells ringing out in anger. As I said, stop! Without warning, a slipper shot out of the darkness aimed at Heathcliff, who was still on the run. And the slipper happened to land... Where exactly? Oh. Hehe, missed me! Right on the Cherry Chicks' whole bongy stew. And the music gets all sinister and stuff. Big Tish Dante? Tears welled up in Yisang's eyes, threatening to spill over. You, huh? Nah, this is not ideal. That wasn't nice at all, Ishmael. Bo and I did lots of work on this. Lots and lots! Please, scold her. I let my gaze wander from one mess to the next. Bits of food were strewn all over the place, with Yisang on the verge of bursting into tears. Stomping his feet, Sinclair advanced towards an extremely flustered Ishmael, while Heathcliff, smirking and giggling, was peeking in front and behind the door. And there, at the end of my line of sight, stood Miss Yuri, who somehow still managed to keep a sweet and pleasant smile, though the honest vein twitching her forehead was somewhat worrying. There's only one thing left to be said.
You two are grounded for life!
After some time, you still want to continue in this cooking contest? The other classes are practically finished, and I don't mean that in a good way. At this point, honestly, you'd win even if you serve raw unseasoned chicken just like that. Pause think Big Teach Card is far from appropriate. Don't mind me taking out a lot of game snapshots. This is like the only time I can actually play this. This is an important moment of core ability development for children. Kids have to grow up better and... Sorry, but are you suddenly changing the way you talk? Paz has realized that Paz's diction is rather too sophisticated to make conversation with those who, as in other people... Well, I'd like to think I can still get what you're saying, so just be your usual self. Out of the question, Paz is the class captain of Early Elephants. The class captain is responsible for ensuring that every registered kids can smoothly absorb every given piece of information and receive an experience-based education without obstacle. You mean you want to use simpler words so other kids can have an easier time understanding you? That is a correct summary. Right. Glad you know Early Elephants' class captain is so mature and dependable. Ross wasn't the only one to show her feelings openly, but I could see a sensible hint of satisfaction on her face. And that was good enough for me. Sorry, Sharon's late. Hello, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon is in charge of the two classes on top of the children's pickups and drop-offs. That's why she's the driver. So, I don't get to see her most days. Are the Terror T-Rexes not joining today's class? No, external learning program for T-Rexes today. I'm just back from dropping the class off. Always got a lot on your plate, I see. Which Sinnerlings were the Terror T-Rexes again? Sure hope they don't trip and hurt themselves out there. No need to worry, Principal. T-Rex is super duper strong. Oh, you're right. Dinosaurs are really strong. I was still in the middle of a conversation with Miss Sharon when I saw a Sitterling slowly making her way back, nicely swinging her elephant-shaped bag. Hey, Captain. D-A-Y-S. Those District 11 things are swarming in. You did well. Wowzers, that's really cool, Captain. Wani said Bongi security agents never moved from the spot, not even a step. Oh, we're gonna fight Bongi security agents in this one? That should have been the case, yes. But Paz knows it all. Paz knows the one and only modus that would spur them into action. What's MODOS, Captain? I don't think it's an acronym, Ryoshu. The one and only way. Don't make me ask what you mean in the first place, Captain. And what's that? Break promises by doing mean things. Ah, you mean break a taboo. But are taboos even meant to be broken in the first place? No, bless you, S.I. Ryoshu, you shouldn't speak to the principal that way. Try again. No, Principal. Don't mind me, I'm fine. Pretty sure this is the first time she's referred to me by my actual title. Anyway, so how do you think we should break a taboo? Come here, Big Teach. Paz clenched her sponge sword a little tighter, her gaze gripped pinned to a spot. Naturally, my eyes followed hers. I'm sorry, what's happening? What? Through the billowing haze of dust rising into the air. Oh, I think I get it now. Oh boy, it's woman of the hour, quote, Don Quixote. She's heading to a 7-Eleven near you. Just sis! I saw Don Quixote sprinting towards us with her balloon lance held up high, with something that looked like a tattered rag flipping from the tip of her spear. Taking away the tent that serves as the Bongi habitat, as in the tent wherein they live, would be a mean thing to do. Don Quixote, Paz knew you could do it. Just sis! Just sis! Good grief. I pressed a hand to my forehead as I felt all sense of reason leaving me, but it did nothing to keep the calm chaos from crashing in. Okay, so what do you do exactly? Just sis. All your moves are just sis. It's like I only know only one word. Anyways, HP bullet, right? No HP bullet, but your defense heals 10 HP, so technically HP bullet, yummers. I just noticed that. The panic type is yummers. Paz will do this. That's a really cool. Turn 11. We're probably not gonna get the rewards from this one, but then again, it's an April Fool's event, so it's not canon, and no rewards will come out of this, right? Are the kids supposed to do that? I don't think the kids are supposed to do that. Not my taste, and then just murder. SCNC. Sinclair, can I get a translation for that? I must improve my balance. Let's get this. I know I sound like a broken record, but I am enjoying this so much. All the Bongi security agents have been dealt with as Paz planned. So I see. What? Big Teach, that's the face Captain makes what she wants praise. Right. Excellent job, Foss. You did good. I say that patting Foss's head. Yes, Paz is always excellent. And the rest of you too. Thank you, Big Teach. I'm gonna tell my little sister all about today's learning by doing. Okay, that's a Kanto 8 thing that I'm not aware of. I started playing this game when Spring Cultivation was new, so I probably know what you're talking about. Ryoshu? TY. No acronyms. Thank you. At least she listens to the class captain. And you too, Don. Wait a minute. Where's quote? Just sis! Just sis! Still unable to keep her excitement in check, Don Quixote was sprinting in circles around the field. Don Quixote, you can't sit on the ground. It's dirty. Here, let me put down a silk cloth first. Oh, there's blood on your mouth. Huh? Don Quixote landed a sudden slap on Honolulu's arm. Do not touch my mouth. A feast of this kind. It has been far too long. What the heck was that? Could it be that Don Cody's just pretending to be a child? Just leave them to it, Principal. That's how kids grow, all running feet and playing out there. The radio said don't bother people when they're eating. There you are, Miss Yuri Mishran. Shouldn't you be in the cafeteria? I came out myself because the early elephants were... But I'll be happy enough to get a taste of yours, at least. Alright, Faust, what do we have here? Ellipses. Faust? Nothing. Pardon? Faust only wanted the extension type Model 3 baton that Bongi security agents keep with them. Faust can make new toys by disassembling them. There are a lot now, as it's a success. What do you mean? Faust wonders. With adequate nutrition, the human body can sustain life. Acts of sustenance such as cooking become inefficient when performed by those who must consume food rather by those who must produce it. Why must we do this learning by doing study session then? Faust, I think it's about time you, I'm sorry, Faust, you were speaking a bit too fast for me to follow. Can you repeat that? Maybe a bit clearer this time? Oh, sure. Faust is not interested in cooking!
What did you say?
Oh my god, look at Yuri's face! No! She said it. Miss Sharon? Sharon never told kids to say these things, not responsible. Scooty scoot. Yuri? Faust thinks energy boost jelly is the more efficient means. Oh no, the look on Miss Yuri's face is getting darker and darker. What about the others? Ryoshu? Honglu? Meal times are better shortened too, Principal. I think I like the cooking back home better. Justice! Drop it, Don Cody. You've already exposed yourself. Fine. I wanted our students to be happy, to grow up healthy and strong. That's what this cooking activity was for. I have an eye issue right now. I've been feeling really unwell lately. Still, I let myself work late nights, using what little time I have to make room for planning this activity, all the while managing not one but 2 classes. It was all for the kids. And this is what I get in return in the end? Miss Yuri? I didn't want to work overtime. Miss Yuri's body is turning? None of us wanted to work overtime. Come on, Miss Yuri. Let's not make it sound as if something terrible is gonna happen. What was I supposed to do? Is it so wrong that I choose this career path? No, never mind. If nobody here can learn not to waste food. Don Kochi? Justice? I said, drop the act, go get the kids sitting in the timeout chairs. Very well. Then I'll just have to force feed you. Are we gonna kill Yuri again? Hurry up, Don Cody! That's just a massive bongi. Okay, sure. 600 HP? We are so dead, we are so dead. This is 600 HP. At least it's playing Canto 3, Intervallo 1 music. This is technically Canto 3, right? 3.5, whatever. Oh my god, even more. Wait, are we gonna get everyone? How big is this board gonna get? Okay, that is... Oh, that is everyone. Look at this board! It's so big! Oh, and the health carries over, so you are about to die. Shouldn't matter though, you're dominating. Look at how men... Look at this! What is that? I get it, you're mad at the children, but come on now. You don't need to turn into a chicken and kill them. And I don't want to kill you again either. Okay, with the number of children on the battlefield, it makes sense why you have the most health. That sounds very weird out of context. Can we stagger this chicken now, please? Oh my... I know y'all are children, so you don't do much damage, but please. Oh my god, this chicken's so tough. Oh, we just missed the stagger threshold. Doesn't matter, the stagger threshold doesn't even move. What is happening? I'm sorry, what? 58 HP. Did we kill Yuri again? am I in? Ah, you keep getting these nightmare cycles on the bus manager, bud. Nightmare? So it was all a dream? Figures. Imagine Yuri alive and turning into a giant chicken and killing a bunch of children. As the buzzing in my head gradually settled, the sound of the bus engine came back to focus. I guess what just happened must have been a dream, nothing more. Thanks, Gregor. You saying it was a nightmare snapped me out of it. Hey, no problem. Or if you really want to thank me, you can use a hand with that. Where Gregor pointed, the sinners were arguing loudly over something. Again, with where to go for the team dinner. They each want what they think is the best since it's been a while. Dream or reality, some things never change. It's almost amazing how they keep getting into these same arguments. And I don't even get to eat anything. Imagine how I feel. Well, Manager, but I'm sure you ought to have a wise way to shush them quickly, right? Wise way? Did I ever say have a wise way to quiet them down? Well, to the timeout chair, everyone? Does that make sense? I'm probably still half asleep. Sorry, that came out weird. What I meant to say is, I was awkwardly scratching the back of my head when I noticed that somehow the sinners had all gone quiet. What? Slowly, one by one, they clenched their mouths shut and took their seats, as if they were children who were anticipating one heck of a scolding. What's going on, guys? Everyone, please keep quiet. The Terror T-Rexes will come if you're noisy in the timeout chair. Terror T-Rexes? Hang on. Why do they recognize that name? I'm so scared to hurt the T-Rexes got all bad kids in a single bite. There's even a rumor saying that they always go on external learning so they can catch any children who misbehave. What are they on about? We're on Mephistopheles! This isn't a dream anymore! Yuri is dead and y'all ain't children! What's going on? Aha! There are 2 seats empty. I'm sorry, what? The other friends are being noisy again. It's a Rex Theropod Terror T-Rex's class captain! When do I get a piece from you? Dante! What on earth are you saying? Stay back! Uppies! 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 No! Oh. Oh. It was a dream in a dream. Oh, thank God. Is this my room? Then, is that just now also a dream? So I had 2 dreams in a row, huh? That was such a weird-ass dream. Snapshot! No, it's still too early to let my guard down. I could still be trapped in a dream world, right? I should try pinching my cheek to make sure. What am I doing? I'm a clock. I don't have cheeks. Exactly. Fine then. Thigh and one arm too. Apologies for coming in without knocking, Dante, but there's an urgent matter to discuss.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Have you developed a sudden urge for self-harm? No such phenomenon has been reported before. Dante! Dante! Do you need help, Dante? No, Foss. Hear me out first. You may require immediate medical examination. First. It took a good long while to try and explain to Foss the ridiculous situation I found myself in, but in the end I managed to clear things up. And thankfully, this part wasn't a dream. Just another anecdote to be told about a certain day on the bus. What happens now? Is that the end of the event? Ah, it's the end of the event. What's this? Open to receive 401 free lunacy? Yes, please. On second thought, maybe the spending all my lunacy on instructions was a bad idea.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. YouTubes, if you like the following videos you see on screen, maybe you should check them out. You can join my Discord and maybe donate to me through my Ko-Fi. Links in the description below. As always, remember to keep smiling. I hope you have an awesome day.